The water balloon toss is a fun game to play that people of all ages enjoy, from mom and dad's company picnics to the annual 4th of July barbecue to kids' birthdays parties. People love to see how far they can toss the water balloons without breaking them. Of course, if they do break, you'll get wet, and that can be as fun as winning. The materials are several filled water balloons and a friend who doesn't mind getting wet. The procedures are to pick up one balloon and stand facing your friend. Toss the balloon. After a successful catch, both of you take a step backward. After your friend tosses the balloon back to you, each of you takes another step backward. Continue this process until the balloon breaks. See how far apart you guys can get without breaking the balloon. One of the main scientific principles that was demonstrated in this experiment was momentum, and it can be defined as inertia in motion. Furthermore, impulse is a measure of force and time. During this experiment, there is no way around the fact that one is attempting to bring about a substantial momentum change, a change equal in value to the momentum of the object in movement, meaning that we are taking the balloon's inertia from one point to zero over time. Basically, that the more time that you can increase on the force, the less likely for there to be too much force or a big force at one time, leading the balloon to pop. In other words, when you catch the balloon, roll with it for a little in order to reduce the amount of force or inertia in the balloon over time, causing it less likely for it to pop. In conclusion, during the duration of the project, I figured out that both catching and throwing the water balloon was a very difficult task, mainly because that the water balloon had a soft rubber surface which was very weak. So when throwing the water balloon, you had to make sure not to throw it hard enough for the water in the balloon to move around too much to rip the thin layer. Also, when catching the balloon, I picked up on a technique of cupping my hands, and once in contact, I slowly start to drop my hands, rolling with it and eventually grabbing it. I do this in order for the balloon to have a soft landing and making sure that the water doesn't move enough to burst the balloon. However, it reached to a point where it was very difficult to both throw and catch the balloon, eventually popping.